Travis Hunter just got married. I don't really like to talk about that kind of stuff, but you gave us a story from your neighbor, how something happened. He had a nice, hundreds of $1 million lick. They invited the neighbors over, toasting, hitting the thing, ding, ding, ding. The next day, he gets the schlep.
So you don't like to talk about it, which I agree with you, but you want to line me up to talk about
No. I just want...
What do you think about Travis Hunter and his babe, getting married? What does Jadakiss think about that?
I wish him the best. I wish him much success in the NFL and much success in marriage.
I just don't believe these days in true love no more. So I don't believe...
You don't believe in true love?
I don't believe in true love no more like that. Meaning that back in the days, the love our parents had, or the love the last sprinkle of love we had, is different now. So now...
Everything's microwave.
No, everything's a business agreement.
Instant, yeah, it's a business.
You get married, you got to sit down. I watched, and it's on a thing, I watched this thing on Netflix, Ocho Cinco and his girl, who I always thought they loved each other to death, and they brought the lawyers before the wedding. And the wedding was called off because they was like, I want a piece of your show, you want a piece of my show, I wanted this. It just turned straight business. And so what I'm saying to you is that, unfortunately, especially a young athlete, the stigma is not true because John Beeson's my brother. He's a real smart guy. But the stigma around young athletes is they know how to play the fuck out the sport. They ain't that bright. And so the girls zero in on them.
No, it's not. They're not that bright. They book smart and they athletic when it comes to
they not love smart
about the y'all. Yeah, because they gym rats. They've been in the gym or the field or the classroom. They haven't been on Broadway.
The census is God bless Travis Hunter, but my common sense say this won't end right. He's gonna end
no prenup.
No prenup. This ain't gonna end right. and so that's the point where if that's your son, that's your nephew,
this
that's
might
your
be
best
real
friend.
Love though, crack. No prenup mean.
When was the last time we saw real love in this generation? Like, you could say real love, unless you both is broke and you coming up together, she get a good job and you get a job and we buy the crib together and we do it together. Other than that, if you a guy with 100 M's and all that, chances say you fucked and big time. And let me tell you something. Somebody should have jumped in front of the barrel.
Do anybody got something to say? Somebody should
have jumped in front of the barrel early, like an uncle, a nephew. We hate those people, but at least let it be known. I got a friend, right, which I can't really talk in too much detail, but I got a friend who was once married and, they got him. You know what I'm saying? They got him for his paper and all that. His ex-wife got him. She took most of the bread. He was back, fucked up, this, that. Crawled out the dungeons.
Crawled out?
Out the dungeon. When I say dungeons, look, when you go pick up your man and he got the Hitler mustache.
Yo, come on, bro.
The big shit like this, he don't even look like, he all fucked up. When you go up there, he got the quarter field. Now, the big shit like this. When you come pull up and you like, damn, bro. Like, yo, what happened?
Speaking of I don't like how, him from Indiana, there's somebody on the Pacers that look like Ron from different world. I hate that nigga, dog.
Shep,
I don't like Benjamin Shepard or whatever his name. He got a rifle though, but he looks like Ron from a different world.
Lie to you, I don't like a bunch of them Indiana guys, but him right there, the guy who come up in there to ruffle some feathers.
Ron from a different world.
Listen, that's what I mean. That mustache.
He got big bread. See how you thought your man was...
but my man was fucked up. So we encourage him. Sure enough, he gets back on his feet. He starts making a bunch of money again. And he's ready to rekindle an old flame.
Oh, he went back?
Yes.
After they...
Listen. But my thing is, because everybody talking behind his back. You got your crew, I got mine. Everybody, yo. I had the balls to pull over on the West Side Highway. He gonna know I'm talking about him. And I said, yo, they left you fucked up already. Are you sure you want to do that? Nah, Joe, I know what I'm doing, this and this. I said, bro, I picked you up with the quarter field.
Yo, come on, man.
Nah, you know the mustache, the shit. You know the shit like Shepherd from Indiana, that big old, the fucking free cheese mustache. You remember them block cheese shits? That nigga got that shit right there, right? So I'm like, yo, check this out. I said, you should. I wouldn't have been a real one. I wouldn't have kept it real with myself, with my DNA. So I had to be. He said, nah, I got this, this, and this, and that. I said, all right, you sure? I just want you to know I'm bringing this up at this time just so that you know that, you know, I'm not just going with, I'm just trying to be, nah, Joe, I got this. Everybody's happy. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? But these guys, they want to spin that. They want to rekindle that old flame. I don't know what to tell you. It just ain't safe no more, man. To get married and shit like that. That
you
shit
need
ain't
old
safe.
music in the back right here. Where's the love?
No, that's what I'm saying.
No love.
Because once you coming in the game, you know what I'm saying?
It's just a Dunkin' cup, but it's Kiss Cafe in here, baby.
That's right, baby.
KissCafeCoffee.com, baby.
KissCafeCoffee.com. We got Rewind to 10. Why fight the time? Why you can rewind the time? Why look 53? Why you can look 43? Why look 43? Why you can look 33? If your wife says she likes you with that gray beard, she's lying, guys. Get in the game. Get your stride back. Rewind to 10. Sally's Beauty. CBS. Yo, listen. Kai Cenat, right? He must have.
I think Travis should have called Kai.
Oh, yo, he ain't go to the school of Kai.
No, he didn't
He ain't go to the school of Kai. But you know what also that tells me about Travis? He ain't got real people around him as much as he did.
Dude.
Somebody
got Coach Prime, he got Jada. They definitely.
They told him.
No, they love him, but I think Prime sat him down and gave him all the game that he needed. Shout out to Coach Prime.
Well, you know, I love Prime.
He treated him like a son. I know he gave him all the tools and the resources
let's move forward
that he needed.
So I could talk about the funniest shit I've seen since like Dave Chappelle. This guy, Kai Cenat, has a class for athletes. The audience is athletes making 100 million, 50 million, this and this and that. And what not to fall for with like bad chicks and baddies and all that. So they got a girl acting like she, you know, and then you got a guy. So she calling him like, hey, babe.
Shooting a shot.
They're not in front of the classroom. Hey, babe, you know, I'm at the mall. You know, I seen this watch. You know, and I cannot leave the mall without this watch. This is mine. It just speaks to me, this, that. And then she goes, you know, I need to see if you can wire over 60,000. Just 60,000, babe, this. So they jump out. Whoa, wait a minute. Hold up, let her talk some more. He goes, what kind of, you ask her, what kind of watch? She says, what kind of watch? And she says, AP. He says, this is your out. You absolutely hate APs. You can't see it with APs, this. So he's teaching the guy, and the girl's like, yeah, well, but I like AP, this and this and that. And they start telling him, yo, tell her your shit is maxed out. Like, you know, you already spent this week's money. It's done. And she said, damn, some guys got me like that before. This, that. I mean, they're giving classes on how not to get got by a chick.
I think we need that.
Oh, no.
That should be mandated.
I thought it was brilliant. Like, I'm watching this shit, I'm dying laughing. I'm like, yo, this shit is brilliant. Because, you know, guys out here, they getting got. Let me ask you a question, Mike, now that I'm talking about it. I wouldn't say you because you've been married a long time, but what's the foulest shit a chick ever did to one of your mans that you was just like,
man.
No, I need it, though. I need it from the top.
I can't enter this realm. I just know, I know somebody that's on that I can't even say. It's a lot of, you know, just be.
Yeah, but can we hear one?
I can't, I don't.
In general.
I don't, these is too serious and detrimental to, you know what I mean? Just watch. Lose your money, don't lose your mind. And don't lose your money either. Or your mind. So don't lose nothing, man. Watch your fucking, you know what I mean?
Man,
watch your back, young athletes.
Well, I've had a young girlfriend way before Like I had a serious girlfriend, and I was in the hood. I ain't this before I ever thought I was gonna be Fat Joe the rapper. And every single guy I ever had beef with, like, I'm like, yo, Black Tone, I'm gonna get him. Yo, Chaguito, I'm gonna get him. All that shit while I'm sitting there. Yeah. Everybody from the hood, I'm gonna this, that. So I break up with the girl, and they hit me, yo, Craig.
She with Chaguito.
Sorry, she just walked out the spot with Chaguito. Yo, Craig, Black Tone, he smashed the shorty.
They know how to get you back.
They'll fuck all your enemies. It's just the truth. And when I say enemies, and then once they finish with the enemies, they'll fuck your friends.
And turn them into enemies.
Oh, it's bad out here, man. And so this many years ago, but that's the foulest shit ever happened to me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to use one of my friends. I got friends too much shit done happen to them. You know, as far as me, it's like, yo, I done seen it. I stared the enemy in the barrel. It was like, damn, and you can't do nothing about it. You just got to handle it and take it on the chin.
Yeah. Character.